Bonjour, hello, Lee Rice here. I'm in my 647th place, Mesley, beautiful place. I've walked nearly the whole way from Blower. I've had one lift only. I've walked approximately 150 plus kilometers. People don't stop hitchhiking anymore. I understand the fear of COVID, but the problems were there before COVID anyway. I've walked approximately 150 kilometers, sleeping in the wild, sleeping in freezing conditions. Luckily, I've got a good tent and good camping gear, thanks to friends like Sally in Kuwait who helped me out, and my alien brother and other people. Standing with the children, God and our one and only home. I got 81 cents, freezing most of the day, watching the people who don't have 5 seconds or 5 cents. Well, as I wrote in one song, for myself or a homeless lady. I don't want to sound negative, I'm just being 100% honest. Everywhere I go, it's the same scenario. The people either cast their first impressions and cast me out because, well, I got long hair and dirty clothes, or they're in their smartphones, and it's the same problem everywhere I go. They can't see, hear or feel anything at all. It's not an attack on France, it's not an attack on anyone in particular, it's just how society have become. These problems were here before COVID, and guess what? Now it's even worse. They walk around stuck in their apocalypse of nothing. Again, I don't want to sound heavy or negative, I'm just being honest. Society are sleepwalking, and they've been like this for 5 years plus. I've been writing about it the whole time. This is a song I wrote called You Taught Me to See. I've been writing about this for years. I wrote Zombies Don't Feel Pain 6 years ago. They don't want to listen. Society, people don't want to change. They want to stay sleeping, stuck in their smartphones. I'm using it now. The technology is not to blame. I cannot blame the PlayStation if I play it for 8 hours a day, can I? The technology itself is remarkable. I can do this now. What's happened is insanity, and this has taken place for many, many, many years, where adults can't live outside in reality without being inside their 4-inch mirrors of themselves. It's insanity the way we live, and it's been like this for way too long. I'll continue even with 81 cents and no food. Some days I don't even eat, just water, as a writer of 20 years, because many of you are sleeping, stuck in your smartphones. It's insanity. I hope for your sake, not for mine, that you come back the other way to reality, which is just so happens to be the other way, where there's homeless people dying on the streets, for instance, for years that can't be seen. The figures are absolutely shocking. The plastic figures are absolutely shocking too. A sleepwalking zombie society who can't see, hear or feel anything at all other than themselves. Well, I hope you recover. I recovered a long time ago. I used the technology wisely. Dopamine dreaming, it was never my dream. I spent a long time dreaming, do you know what I mean? You make my eyes, they belong to me. You make my eyes, they tell me to see reality. Oh really? Now there's so much to discover. Play with me. Use the technology wisely. It's incredible. The camera technology in particular is insane. I use the GPS for the wild camping. I wouldn't manage without the GPS. Well, I have. I did for 1.5 years. And it was very, very difficult. I had to trust my instinct. And it's very difficult. Like last night, for instance, I wouldn't have found a good place to sleep if it wasn't for the GPS. The number of times I've been in the cars with people who are changing YouTube, sending WhatsApp messages, swerving all over the road. The statistics for the driving accidents alone are absolutely insane. From the American figures which I found, 300,000 car accidents per year, approximately 10 million car accidents each year. Now, I could ramble on for half an hour talking about statistics, but the simple fact of it is, most of you won't listen. Most of you don't want to change. Most of you want to stay sleepwalking in your computers. Because this is not a phone. They call it smartphone. Maybe it was a smartphone when it came out. It's a smart computer. I don't see it like a phone at all. It's not. It's a computer. A very incredible piece of technology when used wisely. The figures for the statistics for driving accidents alone, you'd imagine that alone would wake some more of you up from sleeping in your computers outside. Missing homeless people dying, missing live music, and again, I've said this on other videos, and I've been attacked. And oh, Lee, you're so negative, I'm just being honest. Through all of my text writing for years, I'm being honest. It is absolute insanity, but what's even bigger than the insanity of it is that many of you still haven't figured your way out of it yet. You're sleeping in your computers outside, missing reality itself. Missing writers, cello players, pianists, opera singers, Spanish guitar players. I watched all of the musicians traveling for 10 years, incredible pianists, and guess what? They're all walking past, stuck in their zombie apocalypse. Wake up. I'll stand with the children, even with 81 cents. I can go days with just bread and water, no problem, because I stand for what is right, which is our home and the children. Simple as that. Everyone interprets God in a different way. I feel God with me through nature. What do you stand for? I've said this on other videos. Well, most of you stand for your computers. Living outside, living inside there. I'm not taking away from COVID, it's an absolute crisis. But how did we get in this mess? Ask yourself that. Well, I watched. It's insanity. The way we live is insanity. Come back the other way. Reality is actually pretty good. There's nature and real people and everything else. I double dare you to watch Iceland verse. Check that on YouTube. Or put in Rod Stewart Busker. Watch all the people walking past Rod Stewart, stuck in their smartphones. They'll pause for a second, take a picture to share with their friends, and then they'll continue. Well, good luck to you, those who are still stuck in your apocalypse of nothing. I hope that you recover for the sake of everyone else. Bon journey, God bless. Oh yeah, I'm a little angry. Well, I watched you all for so long. Anyway, have a good day.